interesting aspect of the sound design for this show is that we're incorporating a lot of many different kinds of music as well as ambient sounds that aren't always used in live theater. So for instance, the opening sequence, we go into sort of a blackout where we see a road sign for where we are in Scotland on the West Highland Way. And while that's happening, we hear these beautiful strains of music, of bagpipe music, to place us in where we are. We're in Scotland, and it's covered in reverb, and it's all distant and echoey, and it sounds all wistful and hopeful, and what is this distant calling of the land? And that gets stomped on by our main character's music, Jane. She's had a bad breakup, and she's grumpy and sad and miserable, and she's listening to some Pink, the artist Pink. So it's loud and angry and heavy guitars and stuff like that, just crushes that beautiful bagpipe. And once we see her, it opens up to the world. And when we open up to the world, that music goes from being loud and stomping on everything to just to the stage and sounding really tinny and quiet, like you hear somebody who has their earbuds on too loud. We can hear it from the stage, and it sounds like it's coming from her. At which point her father's trying to get her attention, and is trying to yell over her music, and is trying to hit her with raisins to get her attention. And underneath all of that, while the audience is paying attention to the sound transition and to the actors who are making themselves present, snuck underneath that is some background sounds of some gentle wind going on, some birds, some crickets, to place us in where we are in the environment. And finally we go into the scene, and she turns off her music, and we just have that background sound of ambient wind and such that places us there without the audience realizing that that's what's placing us there.
Those yellow flowers, are they buttercups?